Good afternoon on what is a bright, sunny and hot day. It is Sunday, July the 10th, and I'm in the reading up with a nice cup of tea. And a box to continue delving into, so let's carry on. And so far I pulled out Homeworld Revelations Quick Start, Level 1, Volume 3, Strange Light Breaks, Skidder Warp, Familiar Problem, Epic Counters, Bridge of the Durgar. Now what these all have in common is this. They are all releases for Free RPG Day 2022, which took place on June 25th in the United States, and then internationally takes place on July 23rd. So I'm doing a preview of all of the releases that I have been able to get hold of. And the next one I'm going to look at is this, which is A Fistful of Flowers, a scenario for Pathfinder 2nd edition. Now, this is from Paizo Publishing, of course, and Paizo has been consistently supporting Free RPG Day ever since its inception. Obviously, more recently with the Starfinder stories with the Schismanders, which have been very popular, and also typically with the Goblin characters for the Pathfinder and Galarian setting. But this time they're doing something a little bit different. So it promises Bloom and Doom. So Bloom and Doom. When a stuffy nobleman decides that the leshies make for pretty centerpieces for a fancy tea party, she has no idea what sort of trouble she's stirring up. Not every plant in the forest wants to be put on display, and some of them are more than well equipped to fight for those who are plucked from their homes. In A Fistful of Flowers, you take on the role of one of 4 unique leshies, plants who have been granted sapience, and wills of their own. When new sproutlings are snatched out of the woods and taken away to civilization, it's up to your band of furious flowers and pugilistic plants to set things right. A Fist of Flowers is a short adventure for 3rd level characters that takes a band of leshy heroes out of the forest and into the most dangerous of locations, an aristocrat's fancy tea party. In addition, there are 4 generated characters, providing a quick way to jump into the adventure right away in this exciting offering for Free RPG Day. Grab you some dice, some friends, and play the role of the forest's newest heroes. So that's all on the cover. Nice illustration on the cover. That's really kind of evocative. You know, you're going, oh great, I get to play that. That's amazing. So and we get to see them on action, sort of like on the front as well. So inside, first off, we have 2 locations for the scenario. So you're inside a building, and then sort of like the setup for the aristocrats, noblewoman's tea party. And then we've got a adventure background, and very quickly we're into chapter 1, the Great Grain Robbery. Nice bit of punnage there. Always appreciate a good pun. And then we're off out to Darius at a campsite where you'll encounter Glimmer, who will probably help you get through to sort of like the forest edge there, where you'll find grazing deers and so on. And then perhaps you might get into trouble there, and you've got advice for the Pathfinder Game Master in case the player characters get delayed. Then out of Pettlebrook and so on into here, that location I showed you earlier. That's the wax laboratory there. And there you'll encounter Darius, who appears to be a radical gardener of some kind. He's an alchemist, and then he's got several scented candle homunculi as well listed in as part of his entourage, and you can explore essentially the waxworks before you get into chapter 2, which is where you dig for plots and crash a party and encounter Lady Constance, as she is, and her leshies who might protect the garden for her before concluding the adventure. So the adventure is just 11 pages long. It's basically about 10 pages long. So it's not very long, but essentially that's enough to keep you going for one good session, I would suggest. And now here we have the player characters given 4 stats for 3rd level characters. Great illustrations as well. Really like these illustrations. They're evocative and they're interesting. So you've got Bottle Speaker and Fluff Fang, and you know they're all easy to read, and you can easily either download these or just read them straight off the page if you photocopy them. And the other we have Popcorn and Reaching Rings. So you know, we've got sort of like a flowering plant, and then we've got like a fungus as well there with Reaching Rings, and these are all taken from Pathfinder Lost Omen's character guide supplement. I mean, every year, you know, they're one of the features of the free RPG Day title from Paizo Publishing is to support basically or highlight features of a forthcoming supplement. And this year it is obviously Lost Omen's character guide. And then that's it. And essentially, you basically just got the basically the credits and the license, and then the front cover artwork without all the lettering. So there's not even an advert for Pathfinder in the back, which I'm kind of surprised, because normally that's what they do. Anyway, that is A Fistful of Flowers for Pathfinder 2nd edition for free RPG Day. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this unboxing in the Nook. If you have, then please do click on the like button down below. And if you've got any comments or feedback, appreciate you taking the time to post those. And penultimately, if you want to be alerted to yet more unboxings in the Nook, where you'll see me out here with a box from which I will extract a book or game and chat about to the best extent of my knowledge for roughly 10 minutes or so, all of course accompanied by a nice hot cup of tea, then please do hit that subscribe button. Lastly, I do want to thank David Salisbury at Fanboy3 for providing me with all of these releases for free RPG Day 2022. Without his generosity, I could never actually do all these unboxings, or indeed the reviews to come. And basically, thank you very much, David. And I will say that if you are ever in Manchester and in need of a good game shop, there's none better than Fanboy3. Great selection of board games, good selection of role-playing games as well. So I have never gone in there and not come out with something interesting to read or play. Right, well, thanks again for watching another unboxing in the Nook. I'll be back again soon with another one. Bye for now.